Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Watson. Hello, all the wedding guests. My name is Harry, and I'm a very good friend of Shane's. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there today, but I still consider myself the international best man. So I've put on a tie and my best shirt, and I've decided to make a speech. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet as possible. And yeah, here we go. So, first of all, Tarsh, I can't see you right now, but I'm sure you're looking very beautiful, all in white. I'm sure the ceremony was lovely, and we're really looking forward to seeing some photos soon of how you all looked. Shane probably scrubbed up all right too in his suit, so looking forward to that. Um, as international best man, I believe it's my job to put the dirt on Shane Watson. Um, this was an easy job for me, really, because there's so much material that I could use. Unfortunately, not all of it's G-rated, so I've had to dull it down a little bit. If you really want the dirt on Shane, please don't hesitate to give me a call or email me. I'd be happy to dish some of the not so G-rated dirt out too. But to get started, I've known Shane since high school. Now, the person you know is Shane. I've only really known by his alter ego, Horse. And this is a nickname Shane got in high school because although he wasn't the most academic of students, he was certainly high in the sporting field. And Horse came from his ability to run. If you've ever seen the man run, it's unbelievable. He can run and run and run. He was a bit of a soccer star and a volleyball star and basketball, I think he played as well. And he could run like the wind. Moving on, after high school, Horse's alter ego had developed further into what I would like to call Party Horse. This involved his own style of party, which includes his own style of dancing, which maybe you've been lucky enough to witness this style of dancing tonight. Maybe later, after a few more beers, Party Horse will come out on the dance floor. Actually, I saw a video on Facebook recently which shows me that Tarsh also has her own style of dancing. Together, that could be quite special. So, enjoy that. One story that I'd like to share with you about Party Horse, he was a bit of a random, used to do lots of unexpected things, get himself into lots of unexpected trouble. On one such occasion, we went to a festival together down in Byron Bay, and I said farewell to Shane the day after the festival, expecting to meet him back in Brisbane a few days later. And when I arrived back in Brisbane, I had a visit from Shane's brother Nick and his other brother Tim, I believe. Sorry, Tim, I've only met you once, I hope that's your name. And they were asking me if I'd seen Shane because he hadn't been around in a while. And the next few days I started to get text messages from Horse, and he was on some kind of random road trip around the country. I think the first message was, the Adelaide Hills are so wonderful. Something like this. And he managed to do this whole trip without paying for fuel the whole way. So he's probably wanted for a little bit of money in some fuel stations somewhere. But I hope there's no police officers in the room. I don't take any responsibility for what I just said is true. Maybe I've just made it up. Maybe not. I think one of the best things that Horse did was get his ass out of Brisbane and move to Perth. He moved in with his parents and started to sort himself out a bit. He got a job, and by this job he met the wonderful Tash. And for this reason, I think moving to Perth was probably one of the best things he ever did. And the first time I met Tash, I remember she said to me, I was New Zealand number 1 or 2 in karate. Was it karate, Tash? Might have been jiu-jitsu, I'm not sure, or judo. And I was number 2 in the country in walking. And I remember thinking at the time, if anyone can quieten down Shane's alter ego horse, being able to move really fast and kick his ass is going to be a very big asset. And Tash was certainly the girl for the job, I think. She and him were obviously very, very much in love with each other, and I think this is a time where Shane started to get himself back into gear. He started his apprenticeship up again. They've both been working very hard to build their house, which I've been seeing lots of photos on Facebook as well, and it looks really, really great. We look forward to visiting you soon. And yeah, I guess all in all, I'm really proud of you, Shane. Glad that you have found your way, and it's beautiful that you can share that with a lovely woman, with Tash. And Tash, Shane was always considered an unofficial adopted brother of mine in my family. So I know you've been welcomed into the Watson family, but you're also now an unofficial adopted half-sister of mine. So welcome to the Brown family too. You're always welcome wherever we are in the world. So to finish my speech, I know that a lot of you there are from the world of Kiwi, so I've decided to translate the final section of my speech into your local language. I've been practicing a lot, so here we go. Shane und Tarsh, I think that your sweet airs in the Sheila in white is all that in a bag of chips, and I happen to be wearing candles. Cool. Have a great evening. Have a great party. Look forward to seeing you down under, hopefully later this year sometime. And I miss you lots and wish you all the best. Cheers.